I really don't want to do a drama video. I really don't want to do a drama video, but we gotta do a drama video. What's up, everybody? Today, we have a drama video. So we have some other stuff that we're going to talk about in the rest of the video as well, but we're going to get started with the drama portion because we have to address this. I can't just not address this and not have this be a thing. If you guys don't know, there is a game that has come out recently. It is very similar to Summoner's War. It's called Calibria Crystal Guardians. There are several other content creators for Summoner's War that started playing it. They were doing some videos on it as well. It's very similar to Summoner's War. It's you summon monsters, you equip the gear on the monster, runes on the monsters. Doesn't even change. Runes on the monsters. You evolve them. You do other things. It's a turn-based RPG. It's very, very similar to Summoner's War. There's a lot of games that are very, very similar to Summoner's War. It's just turn-based mobile RPGs is its own genre now. Like at this point, like there's just so many that it can't be like it's a Summoner's War. It's in everything else. Like they're all clones of each other at this point. So. Anyway, that's besides the point. I've been doing content on it on my second channel, Bagelmon. If you guys are not familiar, I have several channels actually. I have a handful of channels. We'll get to that in the future. Well, we'll get to that in the rest of the video, later on in the video as well. But one of my other channels, we do a lot of Calibria content. We've gotten at least 500,000 views on the Calibria stuff. Which is not bad, which is why I don't want to do this video, and I wish that the Calibria devs did not do this, because I don't want to do this video, because it hurts me, and it hurts them, and it hurts, but I don't know why they went through and did this. Okay, so let's, Bagel, what are you even talking about? So, let's get it started. The devs decided, for whatever reason, to Frankenstein my face, my videos, my pictures into ads, making it seem like, okay, it's not even one ad, it's multiple ads, and they Frankensteined videos together, making it seem like I was pulling like a whole bunch of Nat 5s in Calibria and trying to promote the game and stuff like that. And I'm like, this wouldn't be an issue if they had contacted me at all and asked about it. Also, these are not even Calibria videos. Like the reactions that I have in these ads are from Summoner's War videos from several years ago. Like if you don't know, like, okay, the one right above here, these are the headphones that I have right now. So that is a recent video. That may even be from a Calibria video. I'm not sure. These are being posted on Facebook, on Instagram. You can see one of them even has 200. Yeah, right there. You can see one of them has 264,000 views. They never asked. They never contacted me at all to give my input, to get my, like, say, hey, do you mind if we use you? Because here's the thing. I would have said yes. I would have been like, oh, you want to use me in an ad? Cool. That's great. What would you like to do? How can I help you? They didn't do that. They just said, we're going to stick your face in an ad. And they also made it seem like, they even, the one on the left, though, that's an old video. That's from, like, my 2 apartments ago? That's from 2 apartments ago. That is years old. That is a video where I was summoning things in Summoner's War, and I think I summoned a Light Dark Nat 5 or something like that. And they stuck it in, they Frankensteined it in a Calibria ad, and made it seem like I was summoning all these amazing things in Calibria, but it's not the same video. First, it's not the same video, it's not the same game, it was done without permission. There's just so many things wrong with that. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, you could, I've been promoting this game for free. Like, I'm not getting paid at all, anything to promote their game. Nothing, right? I'm spending money on the game to promote their game. And then they go and, I feel like it's kind of like a disrespectful being stabbed in the back. Like, I'm not trying to get money out of it. That's the thing, is that they go through and they say, hey, let's take all this stuff, let's make, you know, because people know who I am at this point. People that have played Summoner's War, they're like, oh, cool, he's played, Bagel, I played Summoner's War 3 years ago. Bagel's playing a new game, let me see what this new game is all about. And why did they do this? Like, they could have just, they didn't have to do this. They could have asked me. They could have asked me for, like, to use my likeness. And then I would have said, oh, okay. And then they could have just used my Calibria videos and summoning cool things in Calibria, and it would have been completely legitimate. but they were deceitful and they Frankenstein videos together to manipulate it. And I think it's called willful hold on. No, there's a term for it. I don't remember the term for it, but anyway, it's yeah, that's not legal is what I'm saying. But here's the thing, oh, well, Bagel, you should sue. If they, first off, in this current state of how everything is going on, everything is shut down right now. No one wants to do anything. No one wants to get in a courtroom and do anything. Second off, this is a Chinese company. Good luck suing any Chinese company. That's one of the other things. So the biggest thing that I can do is not continue to promote their game for free and give them money at the same time if they want to stab me in the back. So unfortunately, I will be not playing and doing any more content on this game, which sucks because I'm actually not only I'm hurting them by doing that, which is the intent, right? But I'm also hurting my own second channel because now I'm gonna lose subs, I'm gonna lose views. People are gonna go bye-bye. We're gonna have to think about a new. Could be good, in the long term, because okay, well, we'll have to think about another thing that we're gonna focus the second channel on now, because it was daily Calibria videos for weeks now. We're doing just daily Calibria videos, but now can't. I mean, we can. I could just pretend that they're, but that's not how it was brought up. Someone does this to you, and you're like, it's not about. And you see, here's another thing. It's not about the money. It's about the disrespect. That's what it is. I know you're thinking Bagel, it's about the money. No, I'm making less money by saying no more Calibria content. So it hurts me. I'm actually making less money by doing this. But you know me, I'm a spiteful little a-hole. I'm a spiteful little a-hole. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be honest about that. But anyway, they actually, I tried. Here's the thing. I tried to get a response out of them please contact me. You shouldn't be doing this. I said it in a couple of videos. I also tried contacting them directly. I did get a response. This is the official response that they gave me. That they didn't even read anything that I said. That's the thing. They did not read anything that I said. They just gave me the same copy-paste response as they would have given anyone else for anything. This has nothing even to do with what I even asked them about. So, yeah, I can't continue to support them, but unfortunately that it is what it is. So moving on. So let me explain. Can we breathe? We're out of the drama zone, kind of. This is the current what we're doing on the different channels, right? Schizophrenic Gamer, that's the one that you're watching this on right now. I assume that I'm putting this on that channel. The biggest channel, the main channel, Summoner's War, and we've been doing Epic 7. However, the Epic 7 content has not been doing great. We'll get to that in a second. Bagelmon we've been posting Calibra. We used to do Dungeon Rod Champions, we used to do Langrisser, we used to do Hearthstone, we used to do World of Final Fantasy. We used to do a lot of different stuff on that channel. First Impressions, we did a lot of First Impressions videos. I was really enjoying those First Impression videos. Some of them did pretty good. Some of them did, most of them did not very good. Even the ones that didn't do good were my favorite ones. It's let's play this terrible game. And everyone's I'm not clicking on that crap. And I'm the video was just full of funny stuff. Because it was so terrible that it was funny, right? Anyway, then we have, so we're going to have to think of a new thing that we're going to focus the channel on. We can go back to First Impressions, but no matter what it is, it's just going to lose steam, lose viewers, lose subscribers, which it happens. That's just that's just the nature of the beast, right? Welcome to YouTube. It's amazing. So we might go to First Impressions, might go to 7 Deadly Sins. I feel like the Arc Knights is a lot of people are trying to get into Arc Knights. A lot of people are trying to get into 7 Deadly Sins. I don't know. May stick the Epic 7 content on that because Epic 7's actually hurting the main channel, which I knew was going to happen a little bit, but maybe a little bit more than I wanted it to. I realized it would. Bagel Time, we're doing Lego Legacy. That shouldn't change. I like that game, but man, they gotta fix the microtransactions. Because it's not that you need to spend money. It's that you don't get anything for spending money. that's the thing. It's I don't mind spending $100. Oh, that I didn't get anything from that. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bummer. Okay. That's the biggest thing wrong with that game, because, man, that game, it could be good. That Lego Legacy could be a good game if they just fix that, man. Anyway, and also, I see some potential in that. Anyway, OMG Food. Sad face. Vega, when was the last time you posted an OMG Food video? Listen, it takes a long time. If you guys don't know, because I get asked this a lot, and I like getting antagonized for when OMG Food videos. Like, Vega, when's the next OMG Food videos? It's been forever. Rip the channel. Like, I enjoy that because I like that you guys like it enough to antagonize me over it. So that's like one of my favorite things to be bothered about. Like, for it to be bugged about. Weirdly enough, I really enjoy the fact that you guys like the channel. And, I mean, all the videos were losing money anyway. But it wasn't really about the money. It was just about, like, I wanted to build the channel, wanted people to enjoy it. If make money, like, several years down the road, that's kind of like the thing. I'm more hopeful for the future for something like that rather than like the now. Not living in the now, living for like trying to build something eventually. But man, like it would just take between 10 and 40 hours to do a video. Like even like 5-minute video. Like I mean, sometimes it would take like 1 hour. Like there were some videos where I just like pooped out, and I'm like, you could tell it was pooped out, and it took like an hour to do. But like any video that was decent was like that you guys like, oh, I enjoy this. It was like between 10 and 40 hours, mostly of like setup and editing and all the different things that changing camera angles and mostly editing and editing and editing and editing and editing. But anyway, then we have a 5th channel, which has already been a thing, but there's no content on it right now. So we'll go through that. We're gonna put some stuff on it though. We're gonna put some stuff on it. So, I have noticed, I love E7, that's the thing. I love Epic 7. But, I have noticed that the Epic 7 videos are losing subs for the channel. Not a tremendous amount of subs, right? We can afford to lose some subs here and there. But it's not gaining any new subs, and it's just losing more subs than it's gaining, and it's also hurting my placement as far as like analytics, because I'm trying to do 2 different things. Like it was doing that to YDCB at first too. It hurt his placement, he was losing subs, but eventually he kept forcing it in and forcing it in and forcing it in, and then it kind of like melded in to the to his channel, and now more people are excited about his Epic 7 content than anything else. Than the Summoners Roll content even. But yeah, I'm still in that beginner stage of like growing pains. So I'm thinking maybe we move the Epic 7 content. I was trying to do both on the main, both on the Schizophrenic Gamer, but I don't know that that's maybe this is a golden opportunity in disguise. Move it over to that channel, and then somehow things will work out. We'll see, but that may be what we do going forward, because I would like to not lose more subs and more placement in analytics, because right now that's one of the only things that I have going for me is the analytics. Oh my god, I forgot this was the next slide. YouTube ads. So I know, first off, I feel all you guys that are like, a lot of you are at home, a lot of you are working remotely, which is great. A lot of you are like, I lost my job, I'm screwed. Bagel, you talking about your drama? Got drama? I got drama too. Like I trust me, I feel you. I have lost jobs in the past. I feel you on that. It is stressful. It is hell. It is scary. Yeah, but not saying that like, oh my god, feel bad for me, feel pity for me. But YouTube is not as like. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, YouTube, it must be so great to be a YouTuber right now. Everyone's staying at home watching your videos even more than usual. It's like, that's not necessarily the case. They're not watching the videos more than usual. I mean, they're watching health videos more than usual, right? Videos about that. But they're not really watching. People that were going to watch my videos, like, them staying at home has no impact on that, because people were watching videos in the car, on the school bus, you know, at work, whatever. They're just watching them from wherever. Anyway, it just changes where they watch them and on what format. Like maybe they're watching more on their TV now, and before they're watching more on their phones. Like that's possibly a thing. But for YouTubers, actually our revenue is down because, let's face it, if other companies are making less money, this is like this whole big ecosystem that's that we live in. Like, if other companies are making less money because their doors are shut and their employees can't come to work and they have to make layoffs, then they're not going to buy advertising. So, YouTube revenue, everyone's in the same ecosystem. Like, we all are impacted in some way. So we take pay cuts as well. So, and I am not trying to say feel pity for me. There's way more people that are way more impacted. I'm just glad I have a job. I'm very grateful that I even have a job at all, right? So I'll take a pay cut. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We just buy a little bit less. We go free to play. We go to free to play in these games. Yeah. So we're all involved in the ecosystem. It's not like it doesn't impact me, because I think that there are people that are just for whatever reason think that it doesn't impact everyone, but it does impact everyone, because that's just how it is. That's just how it is. If we get paid based on ads, we don't get paid based on views, because YouTube doesn't get paid based on views. Who's going to pay based on views? We get paid based on how much companies are willing to pay for ads. And if there's less companies that want to buy ads, then the ads don't sell for much. They have to lower the price of the ads. So that's just how it works. So I just want you guys to know that it's not just like, oh, Bagel does it. Bagel and the other YouTubers are not impacted or affected at all by this. So anyway, here is the game plan. We can make this big. Actually, no, we can't, because then my fat head's going to be in it. This is my intended game plan moving forward. Still Summoner's War. Maybe not Epic 7 on the main. Maybe we switch that to the Bagelmon. I basically already said that, though. Bagel time, still Lego Legacy. OMG Food. I actually invested in new equipment for OMG Food in the past 6 months. Like, several $100s worth of new equipment for that. I've always intended to do more videos, weekly videos. I'm just struggling with trying to find time. So I'm trying to figure out how to stick some extra time into my schedule. Maybe you're not playing anymore Calibra the Crystal Guardians. Might be a nice way to get extra time on schedule. But, yeah, that's really the biggest thing, because, like, there's just so many ideas that I have for OMG Food videos. It's just only a matter of, like, not having enough time to do them. But I really am passionate about doing more content for that channel, and I really love to do the videos. And I'm always hungry and fat and love to eat, right? On the 5th channel, which I don't want to tell you guys the name of it, because then you'll go find it and subscribe before there's even content on it. So that's going to be news, current events, and internet funny stuff. Just like whatever is relevant, whatever people are talking about, whatever people is excited by, things like that, but not have anything to do with gaming. So 3 of them are gaming. Bagel Time may not even, like, that could be a mashup between some other stuff, not just gaming. But I want Bagel Time to be, like, super family friendly. More family friendly. Like, I don't want to do any, like, even borderline jokes. I'm going to try to, like, go very family friendly for that. The 5th channel, though, is not going to be family friendly. Whatever. That's going to be just whatever. But you see what it says there. But just to give you guys a heads up. And please, okay, here's another thing. Your input is important to me. I know we always say that as YouTubers, like, oh, guys, input is so important. And, like, we don't read the comment section after that. We do read the comment section, though. It makes us cry. It makes us miserable. We don't, like, respond to all of them. But, oh, my God. Breaks our heart on a daily. I have to say this, smile. But it impacts us less over time. I remember in the beginning, like, every time there was, like, some nasty stuff in the comment section, I was, like, deeply hurt by it. And at this point, I'm just like, you know, maybe some people had a bad day. Maybe some people just don't like my personality, whatever. But yeah. But if you have any input that you would like me to know, let me know. If you realize, like, oh, you know what? I would really like to see this. I would really like to see that. I would really like, well, you know, this game's coming out. It's going to be super hype. You should maybe consider doing some of that on the Bagelmon channel, etc., etc. So, don't drink your super huge soda. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I'm sorry, I'm parched. So I'm drinking a soda, which is gonna make me even less hydrated, more dehydrated. Anyway, I just want to keep you guys in the loop for that. And also, if you guys want to know how to, like, take a look at any of my channels or any future channels that I have, they're gonna be in the sidebar. Like, if you go to my channel page, the links are in the sidebar, and also links to some other similar channels. So I like to, like, promote other channels there as well. Anyway, moving forward. Oh my God. So I heard a lot of people talking about, Jesus Christ, the 20-minute video already? I'm going to try to speed this up because there's still more slides. Anyway, I heard a lot of people talking about, like, they want to start doing YouTube. There's a lot of people that want to, like, okay, well, I'm going to be at home. I'm going to be a YouTuber. I don't know that that's necessarily the best option, especially because, like, it takes a while to get a following. It takes a while to get subscribers. It takes a while for the algorithms to start picking up your videos and putting them into suggested mentions in the side panel. So the biggest thing is, are you already one of the best players in the game, or do you have, like, a really, really solid setup? And even the best players in the game are still struggle to get views, and they're like, how come you get views and I don't, and I'm better than you? It's like, that's not the whole thing about being a YouTuber, is being, like, the best player. There's a lot of other stuff involved in it, but yeah. If I wasn't a YouTuber right now, I wouldn't be trying to get into YouTube, because it does take a while to get into. Like, even my other channels, like, it takes a while for them to grow. It takes a while and you got the analytics picking you up is the biggest thing. That takes a while for YouTube to analyze your videos. You have to keep pumping them out until they start recognizing patterns and know who to show your videos to. And that's not going to just happen overnight. People, for whatever reason, think that it's going to just happen overnight. It takes a while. It takes a long time. And Bagelmon channel, like, it took months and months and months and months and months and months and months for that to really pick up steam. It's like even my own stuff on the second channel, it took a while. Same thing with OMG Food, man. Most of the views came from just our community of, like, from this channel for the Summoners War players. That was most of the video. And then eventually, like 6 months down the road, they're like, oh, we figured out the algorithm. Now we're going to show your videos to people. And then boom, blew up. And there was, like, some videos that got, like, 100,000 views, 500,000 views. Yeah, the next one's 500,000 views. But it takes a while for these things to happen. And by the time that you may start seeing views at all, it may be already quarantine time way beyond over and companies hiring again. You're like, oh, well, now what? Do I want to still do this or what? And you're gonna, like, I'm just saying, like, don't think that this is, like, the ultimate solution, that this is gonna solve your problems. Like, let me be a YouTuber now. Like, welcome to the nightmare that people have been trying to do this for 6 months, a year, even, like, Twitch streamers as well. A lot of people will tell you that are, like, have been trying to do a YouTube channel, have been trying to do Twitch. It's like, I've been trying to do this for months, for years, and it's never happened. It's never worked, right? So it's not as easy as it seems. It's not as just, like, cut and dry. And you need a lot of business experience also. Just recommended. Like, I have a lot of business experience aside from YouTube. That's why I know some things that maybe other people don't. Anyway, so I was thinking of different things, like, what would I do if I was not a YouTuber right now? If I got laid off and I was like, I got nothing to do, what am I gonna do hanging out at home? Uber Eats, I don't know if they're hiring or whatever the deal is, but I feel like they are in high demand right now. That's just from what I've noticed. There's, like, super backlogs and stuff like that. See what everyone needs, because everyone needs, like, delivery groceries and delivery things, contact-free delivery, any kind of contact-free delivery. I feel like there's still jobs in that industry, so maybe consider that. Like, that's a big, like, look how big my eyes are right now. They're pretty big, right? Back to school. What a great time to go back to school. You may even be able to qualify for, like, I don't know, see about loans. Maybe if things are not going too well right now financially, see about loans that could help you go back to online. I mean, online school, right? Or online education of any kind. Like, learn more things that will help you as soon as the quarantine stuff is over, as soon as we're able to get out and about in society again. Just try to just try to expand your knowledge. Try to expand, like, what you know. Try to expand your information and be the best you that you can be, so that when you get back into things and companies are hiring again, they're going to look at someone else's resume and they're going to look at your resume and they're going to be like, oh, you are so much more qualified for this. You're definitely getting hired. Like, that's just going to help you in the long term. So think about this. Maybe it's, for many of you, maybe a blessing in disguise. Education is so important. Education opens a lot of doors, man. And you don't necessarily always need to pay for it. That's the thing. There's a lot of free education online, a lot of things that you can learn, a lot of different tricks of the trade. Like if you're thinking of getting into like 3D modeling, or if you're thinking of getting into like sound design, man, there's so many resources on YouTube right now. There's such an opportunity to learn all this new stuff. It's really great. This may be a blessing in disguise. Like, I know it's not optimal for everyone, but it may be a blessing in disguise. Just consider it, right? Okay, so another thing with the YouTube career, we basically already talked about this, but if you want to make a living out of this, you need a lot of stuff going for you. It's not, you can't just be like, oh, 1,000 views and I'm set and that's my job now. Like, no. No. You need a lot of views. You need consistent views all the time. You need to constantly be putting out content that people want to watch. And even for people, even for like myself and other content creators of like the same size, similar size, it's a struggle all the time. Like, we're just like always trying to like, okay, what's the next big thing we're going to be. And a lot of us are even looking for new games that are coming out that are like, Summoners War going down popularity very slowly over time. And we're like, what's maybe shift focus to something else, right? That's one of the reasons that I have so many other channels, is because I'm like, this is not going to last forever. I don't know how long this is going to last. Let me have other irons in the fire so that when things go down poo-poo street, it's not the end of my, I still got something to fall back on, right? Summoners War only if you have a time machine. Yeah, it's Summoner War hit its peak in 2017. It's not dying like next week or anything. Don't get scared that it's going to die next week or something. But I'm just letting you guys know that, like, it's not growing. It's not getting any bigger. It's just slowly people, going, separating, doing their own things. Sometimes people get back into the game, but it's not growing, right? It hasn't been growing for quite a while. Aside from when they finally opened the dimensional hole, you saw a big resurgence in that, but that's because they did a big, huge, multi-million-dollar ad campaign. Come to Us did. So here's another thing. If you are completely dead set on YouTube, because I know a lot of people, I've been hearing that from a lot of people right now. Find new games or other genres where there's a need for new content, not a 6-year-old game where everything has already been done. That I can't stress that enough. So many people trying to get into Summoners War and they're like, what are they going to do that's new? What are they going to do that's interesting? Like, it's already, like, anything that's new and interesting, I promise you, like, myself and Shampi and Foxy and Childish, we're all squeezing it out. We're like, something new? Let's get right on that immediately. Like, I promise you, we're all trying to get on that immediately. So, there are people that have actually gone on to switch games completely, like, just stop making Summoners War stuff, went on to other games and been very successful. Examples, Tectone with Arknights. Man, he was getting like 2,000, 1,000, 2,000 views on his Summoner War skits. He had to edit a lot of that stuff too. He's doing Arknights videos. He's getting 100,000 views. That is 100,000. Like, even the bad videos are getting 50,000 views with Arknights. It's crazy. That's why you see, like, I was looking into it. Shambi was looking into it. Like, a lot of us are like, oh, Arknights, that's interesting right there. But yeah, consider, I mean, not even consider, definitely focus on, like, trying to find what the next, where there is a need for content creators. There's no need for new content creators in Summoners War. The game's 6 years old. Everything's been done. There are new games coming out all the time that there's a need for new content creators for. Claytano did the same thing with Auto Chess. When Auto Chess came out, he was like, you know what? Done with Summoners War. Goodbye. I'm going to go into Auto Chess. I'm going to go hit it hard. So let's actually take a look at some analytics for those channels, for example. So Tectone, trying to do Summoners War content, really didn't do anything. He wasn't like picking up steam or anything, because it was just, he was doing content that there's so many other people who are trying to do content on. Arknights, he gets into it before the game even gets released. He becomes a pro before the game even gets released. The game gets released, he has a wealth of information, he has a wealth of knowledge. He is the go-to channel. If you want to know anything Arknights, he is the one you go to because he knows everything, right? He knew everything before the game even started. That's exactly how to do it. He's doing, like, I'm sorry, I gotta give him credit. He's doing so much stuff right, really. Oh my god, I am parched. Oh, that's the music. I was like, what the heck is that? But yeah, he's doing so much stuff right, and he's been very successful with just stopping Summoner's War, saying like, okay, this is not smart. Let me go look into what is actually going to work. Claytano, same thing. Summoner's War, he saw that he wasn't really getting anything when Summoner's War, like, nothing is really happening. Then he switched to auto chess. Channel blew up. He's, we almost hit 100,000. Oh, crap. It's the camera telling me I talk too much. Okay. Yeah, this video is way longer than it needs to be. I'm very sorry. But, there's stuff that I just wanted to talk about. There's stuff that I just wanted to talk about. Claytano, same thing, though, with auto chess. He saw that Summoner's War has been old. There's no new content for us to do videos on. There's so many people trying to do videos on it. He switched to auto chess. And he saw so many new subscribers. He saw so many new viewers. And he was even enjoying it more, right? Even myself on the second channel. Bagelmon channel was not Dungeon Hunter Champions. No one cared about Dungeon Hunter Champions this day and age, right? The game has seen its better days. There's no one really playing it. Started doing Calibria content because Calibria just came out, and I started doing Calibria content. Shut up. It went from like 400,000 views for the whole channel to like I think we're at 1.1 million right now, which is also why I have been hesitant to do this video, being like, screw Calibria, it's like, channel's being successful. Bailey, you doing good, what are you doing now, what are you doing? I'm like, no, man. As much as it sucks to be like, hey, money, screw you. Sometimes you gotta have respect for yourself, I guess. I don't know, for a YouTuber, that seems like a strange concept. But anyway, again, it's the same thing. Like, new games. Don't try to break into an old scene. Be the first mover in a new scene. You know what I mean? And then what else is this? Oh, this is another thing. I just want to, because there's so many people that want to start YouTube channels like right now. Keep in mind that even just to make any money, even to just be eligible to make money, you need to have 1,000 total subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, and then you may still even be denied after that. So you don't make money until you've hit these milestones. Like, you can't even be able to make money, even like a penny. So, just FYI. Just FYI. But anyway, oh my god, I'm sorry for making a 32-minute video. I really am. I thought this was going to be like 15 minutes. I always think it's going to be 15 minutes, but then I always start talking. I don't shut up, right? I don't shut up. But anyway, yeah, just letting you know, like, what the game plan for the future is, what the game plan for the coming several months. And if you would like me to know what your thoughts are for the Bagelmon channel, or for anything in general, let me know. If you want to see, if there's anything specific that you want to see, or if there's any other input you have, let me know. And I will hope you guys enjoy. I'm again sorry it's 33 minutes. I really didn't want it to be a crazy video, but that's that. Maybe some people that were interested in YouTube or been struggling or whatever, maybe that gives them some insight. Again, it's like just trying to break into Summoner's War for 6-year-old scene for any new content creator is like an absolute nightmare. As anyone that has already tried it, many people that have already tried it will tell you, they're like, yeah, it's impossible. It's best to just be the go-to channel for a new, fresh game. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you guys got something out of it. Sorry it's so long, and I will see you, as always, in the next one.